Hey, beautiful Beauty Besties. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, my friends. Guess what? I'm back. I guess you kind of figured that out by now. Oh my goodness. You guys, I have missed you so much. And I do want to apologize before we start this video. I have not had a chance to get into that comment section, guys, and respond to all of your love. I have seen some comments come in that were just absolutely positively uplifting. Guys, we have a lot of new friends here. And I'm so excited. So thank you guys so much. If you are new, thank you so much for checking me out. And for coming along on this journey with me. If you're one of my OGs, what's up? Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Okay, my friends, before we get into too much serious business, we have to take care of some inspirational business. So let's get into a card. And then we have so much to get into, friends. We have so much to get into. I feel like I've been gone for like a year. All right. Let's see what we got here. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. You guys, I want everybody out there to know that. No matter what you are going through in your life, I know whatever struggles you have, just keep this in mind. Okay. All right, my loves. Let's get into it. So I am back. We got in yesterday at about 4 a.m. So I kind of took yesterday off a little bit. Just to kind of recover from the vacation, more so to recover from the road trip. But but we are rested, guys. We are here, and I do want to apologize as I bring in our advent calendar because we have missed a couple days, guys. I didn't even check to see what the date was right now. Shoot, I'm not even sure what the day is. Anyway, let's see today. Oh my goodness, I probably should have thought about that before, huh? Anyway, I had actually done one of these advents before I left on a place called Seal Rock, which is out there in Pebble Beach. Guys, I will have to put a video up on YouTube in the community section in case you guys aren't friends with me on Facebook, because I did put a video up there, but oh my gosh, you guys, it was the most magical place in the whole entire world. So yeah, that was totally awesome. But unfortunately, when I opened it there, it decided it didn't want to upload, and I didn't know that until after. So this one it is already open, but we will tell you that these are fur mink tassels. And oh my gosh, they are just the cutest things I've ever seen. And there's so many. I really look forward to making, like, I don't know, there's another one. There's a whole bunch of them. I really look forward to making some earrings. Look at them. Look how cute they are. I just absolutely love them. So cute, so cute. So again, Miss Laura Miller, thank you so much for that. All right, guys, I have to go see what the date is real quick. Let me pause. Okay, friends, it is the 21st. Imagine that. And also a full moon tonight if you were interested. All right, guys, so we're going to open 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Oh my gosh, and 21 is a big one. And then, guys, I'm excited to tell you that after this, we're going to do a fun little Halloween project. I don't know if you noticed the nails. Peep the nails. We are doing from today moving forward, we are doing 10 days of Halloween. So every day from now until Halloween, you guys, I'm going to be coming on here and I'm going to be showing you a fun, quick, nothing is going to be, difficult. We're just doing fun, inspirational things, but we're going to do Halloween designs every day. My friends, every day from now until Halloween. Also, did I mention we're doing a Mischief Night Live? What? More details to come, my friends. Anyway, let's get into this. This is number 17. You guys have not seen me for a while, so it's my mission to make you sick of me. So you're going to see a whole bunch of me. Oh my God. And in November, I have like 14 scheduled lives right now. Most of them I'm moderating, but still, y'all are going to be seeing so much of me. All right, enough about me. Let's open number 17. Ooh, we got some gemstones and a little guy. So these look to be snowflake obsidians, and they look about a 6 millimeter. Look how beautiful. I love them. So these are 6mm snowflake obsidian. And you guys, I have a really cool idea. I've been looking at a lot of these beads, especially when I was on the road, because it was either look at the beads or look at the same old grassy whatevers for miles and miles and miles. Nebraska, I'm talking about you. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful state, Nebraska, but very cold, my friends, very cold. We had to rest over in Nebraska, and they had a freeze warning that night. It was, although it was awful. The windows were all fogged up. My nose was running. It was horrible, but but Nebraska is pretty, but it's just a lot of the same scenery. Okay, friends, let's get into 18 as I just lost 7 subscribers, which, by the way, guys, we are very close to 2,000. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And we're going to have celebrations and shenanigans. All right, let's look at 18. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. What is this? This is very interesting. Hold on. Come out to your bag. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, can you stop? You guys, look at these. These are little ribbon ear hooks. What? There's your little loop there. Are we going to have to bring it down, guys? Are we going to have to bring it down? Let's bring it down a little bit. See if we'll focus. Hocus, focus, pocus. All the things. Here we go again. We've been gone for 9 days and now we're going to struggle. But anyway, these are absolutely gorgeous. And you know what I'm thinking, guys? These are going to be really pretty for Christmas earrings. And there's several pairs here. So it's one. I don't know. There's a lot. There's probably like 8 pairs there at least. So here we have bow ear wires, brass, and cubic zirconium. Those are gorgeous, Miss Laura. Holy smokes. We're definitely going to be using those for sure, for sure. You're going to see those probably around Christmas time. All right, guys, we're getting into 19. Ooh, 19 just was like, I want to pop out. I hear you, 19. I hear. Oh, we got a chocolate. We got a chocolate. We're going to put the other chocolate in here. Put all the not just any chocolate, friends. That's the Dove. It's the bougie chocolate. Oh, look at those. So here we have some, these look like triangle beads in this beautiful little rainbow mix of colors. Those are so pretty. Get some purples and some blues, like an ombre. Love those. So we have sateen glass triangles. Ooh, sateen. You have me at hello. Those are beautiful. All right. This has been awesome. Guys, we might use these skeletons, these little skull heads today. I'm not 100% sure. I know what we're making. I haven't made them in a while, in a really long time, but we might be using those. Okay, number 20. Number 20's got a little bit of weight to it, but I mean, so do I, so I'm not calling anybody out, but ooh, ooh, look at this. Oh, and there's chocolate. What? So we look like we have some garnet. Look at this little beautiful baby garnet. Hold on, let me get a dish. I mean, I know I'm already here, but watch out. Okay. So here's some garnets. Those are gorgeous. Love those little babies. And then we have what looks could be, guys, you know I like to play, oh, and more chocolate, you guys, more chocolate. You guys know I like to play the guessing game. So I'm going to say, just guessing, maybe prehnite. Maybe prehnite. Or, they're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. Maybe peridot. That's my guess. Prehnite or peridot. I'm probably definitely absolutely wrong. But we're going to get, we like to guess. It's fun. Oh, green garnet. Okay. All right. Yeah, peridot is a little bit lighter. You're right, Shirley. You're right. So here we have 4mm green garnet and 3mm red garnet. Those are gorgeous. And I did have, like I said, I have an idea about a bracelet already. So yeah. So this is for the fall, my friends, for the fall. All right, we're getting into today's, guys, and she's a double decker. Boop, and she's heavy. She's got some weight to her. Oh, we got a little collection of rose gold. Guys, remember we have the little collection of gold up here. Ooh, we have some chain, some beautiful, beautiful little chain here. Oh, more chain. Look at all this chain in this beautiful rose gold color. Oh, that was something. The wind is happening over my roof. It's been really crappy weather today, friends. Oh, there's more chain. Look at this. Oh, this is like that diamond cut. I have to open it real quick. Look how pretty that chain is. Oh my gosh. That's cute. That's beautiful. I don't have any kind of chain like that. Those links are really interesting. The weather has been so bad here today. It's been windy and stormy and all kinds of stuff. But I'm hanging in there, friends. We're hanging in there. We're doing the best we can. Ooh, we have some large hole spacers. We have some, looks like, are these ear wires or frames? Let's open them up and see. Oh, look at these. These are so, Miss Laura, I'll get it. These are so interesting. Look at those. I can't wait to see what those are. They look like little paper clips. They're super cute. Very lightweight, but very pretty. And then we have some little posties. We have some little Post Malones and some earbacks. And then some jump rings. Lovely, lovely collection. Thank you so much. You guys, I'm always appreciative of the findings. Because you know what? You can never have enough findings. You can never have enough findings. All right, enough silliness. All right, guys. So these are the stainless steel. They're all rose gold stainless steel. We have chain, ear posts, jump rings, pendants. That's what they are. And those spacers were hematite. That's fancy stuff, my friends. That is fancy stuff. Well, Miss Laura, you have done it again, my friend. You have done it again. Beautiful stuff. Oops. And I am super excited to play with it. So, guys, also, guys, I wanted to show you real quick, I promise. Oh, sorry. What's happening here? Oh, the chocolates. I'm going to leave the chocolates in. I want to leave the chocolates in, maybe, for when I feel like I want to have a snack attack. I'll just open up my little calendar. I wanted to show you guys, too, real quick. I did list, oh, no. I forgot the tool. Hold on, friends. Hold on. I forgot the tool. Gotta have the tool. All right, there we go. I listed some things in my Etsy shop, you guys, from our pop-up shop, if you guys remember. So I listed a bunch of earrings, and they are all going to be a random pick. These are just some of the few that I have left. I'll just give you a quick rundown of what I have left. They're all $5 a pair. And I will leave the link to my Etsy shop in the description box. Some are plain, just enamel. Some are enamel with beads. Some are that have some egg lampwork glass pumpkins. This isn't all of them. I have 12 pair altogether. Like I said, guys, they are a random pick. The only one I will say won't be random is these snakes. So, because they're kind of like, these are mostly cute earrings. Like, even though they're skulls, they're still cute because they're little cats. But these, I know not everybody likes hooky spooky Halloween. So if you do not want the snakes, then just I guess there's a box for notes. Just write in the note box, no snakes. Or if you do want the snakes, and there's only one pair of snakes. If you do want the snakes, then write in the note box, yes, I want the snakes. And if you were the first person to request the snakes, then you will get the snakes. Okay, that's everything else, guys, is going to be random pick. $5. I have flat rate shipping of $4, so you can throw as many in there as you want. And it's all going to be $4. I also have some pens. And guys, everything I have is going to be random selection. Because I don't, you know what I mean? It's just a random selection. All of the pens are in the cauldron. And I have 5 pens. They are going to be $6. And then I also have a bunch of keychains. I have 8 keychains in total. And again, I have a couple of the witch hats, and I have a couple of the cauldrons. Oh, sorry, that was really loud. Again, they're all random pick. So if you want like if you, I don't know. I don't want to say if you want like one of each to request it because I only have 3 of the cauldrons. But if you order 2, then I'll probably give you one of each as you know, until the cauldrons run out, so you can have a little bit of a selection. But those are also $6, guys. Those are in my Etsy shop. I just made that listing live before we came on here. So go ahead and do that. And the reason I put them in my Etsy shop is just so it's convenient for everybody, you know. I don't know. I just thought it was a good idea. I didn't raise up the price. They're basically the prices. Actually, the earrings are a little bit cheaper. Some of those, when I had my pop-up shop, were $8, and now they're $5. So, guys, go in and grab those while you can. While supplies are very limited, my friends, very limited. Okay, so I did mention something about, oh, you know, I didn't even go to see if I could find, oh, what was that? Hit the roof. I don't think I do have any more of the Skull Ladies. But when I first started making jewelry, my friends, it was in September of 2019. Yeah, it was around September 2019 when I first started making jewelry. Because the first jewelry I did was I did a breast cancer awareness run. And then I did some Halloween earrings. And for a while, guys, I only made earrings for like, I was so scared to make anything else other than earrings. So for months and months, I made earrings. But I came up with these Skull Ladies. I didn't really come up with them. I guess I saw pictures for inspiration. But using tassels, and guys, I have a whole bag of tassels here. I went out and I bought these tassels in every stinking color, even yellow. Even yellow. There's a whole bag here. There's some cream colored ones. These are a little different. I didn't like those as much. Yeah, so let me make sure I got all the colors out. Oh, there's also black. Because I don't know what color we're going to use. I think that's all. Is this also black? Yeah, those are, I have a bunch, friends. So I made some fancy skeleton ladies, and I'm just going to pop one of these tassels out. I guess we'll pop one of these out. They come in this nice little protective doodads. And then when you take her out, she's like, oh, it's like a lovely dress. And this is the bodice. And then we're going to pop a head on here. And guys, we got some crowns. I got all kinds of stuff. So let's move these to the side. I did forget to bring chain over. So at some point I'm going to have to pause and get chain and jump rings because I was not forth-thinking. But we have like, I even have like these crowns in all different colors. I have a bunch of these they're metal roses. And this is what I used to put in her hands. She would be carrying roses. But guys, today we're going to do something a little different. And then here's I have a bunch of just like skull heads. This is my Skull Lady, we got all kinds of colors and stuff. This is just my little Skull Lady making kit. So that's what I have there. And I also brought these in. I was cherry picking through some of my stuff. And I also found some little black crowns. And then I wasn't sure. I have some bigger crowns because I didn't remember how big those skulls were. And then I have some little fancy collars. And then our ladies today are going to be holding little pet spiders. Now, guys, your ladies can hold whatever it is you want her to hold. That's what makes these earrings so magical, guys. Because you can literally make like 10 different pairs and they'll be all different colors. They can be holding different things. Like, you can just get really crazy. So let me open this again because, again, I wasn't thinking. And let's pull some of these skulls out. And let's pick a color of skull. First of all, let's pick, we're going to pick a color of tassel. We are not going to use the cream. I can tell you that. Because I just don't think it's very festive. Black's kind of like, meh. I'm thinking either one of, this is like a green, like a teal green. And then this isn't like a midnight blue, I think. I don't know. But this color is gorgeous. Look at this color. Whoop. Look how pretty that color is. It's like a teal green. Oh, it's so pretty. So we might be doing this color or this color. Let's pop one of these guys out. This is like a midnight blue. These are really pretty too. Look at that color. Those are the colors I was thinking. So I really, really like these purple skulls with this color. I think that's really pretty. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, friends. Oh, and I do realize that I don't have a bead mat out. That's correct. You're correct. Let me grab a bead mat over here real quick. Give it a little shake out just in case. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just realized I also didn't bring over any wire or anything. I basically didn't bring anything over. But that's okay, because we will grab that in a second. But I just want to... Oh, man. Stuff is hitting the roof today, my friends. All right, let's just bring our ladies out here. And we said we wanted to do purple. Okay. Let's see, is there any purple that are next to each other? No, that's all right, friends. That's all right. We can just put them in the thing off of the strand. That's not a problem. Oops, sorry, that's a problem. Oh, the hot pink would be pretty too, wouldn't it? Oh, I like the hot pink. Do you like the hot pink or the purple? That is pretty. I'm liking the purple. I think we're going to go with the purple. So then I'm just going to go ahead. But those hot pink would be pretty with like, oh, black. Oh, you guys. I don't know now. Do we want to do... Oh, no. Now I have decisions to make because I do have black. Hold on one second. I don't know if these are black or gray. It's hard to tell. Oh, they're gray. They're gray. But still, that's real cute. But okay, we're going to stick with the original plan. Then you just shove them back in the tube. Respectfully, friends. Shove them back in the tube respectfully. I thought, oh, I do have black. Do I have black somewhere? I thought I had black somewhere. Hold on one second. I do have black somewhere. Is that black or gray? I think that's black. I tell you guys, I have all the colors. All the colors. I might do the black ones off screen. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's black. Look at that. Look at that. Is that hot pink or red? I don't know, but that's really pretty. I might have to do that one off camera later. But we're going to do the blue. I just wanted to see. I'm sorry. I had to see. Again, respectfully shoved her back up in her tube. Okay. Let's do these. Little ASMR for you. There we go. All right. And now we have to decide if which crowns we want to use. So let's see. I'm thinking this one might be a little too big. Oh, that's a big old crown. Yeah, I think that's a better size. But here's the question. Do we want to go with the black? Okay, so we're not going to use those. We can use those in a different project. Did I mention, guys, I was doing 10 Days of Halloween? I am. All right. Oh, we have purple. What about this blue? Does that match? Not really. Green. Purple, I feel like blends too much. Also, is this going to be too big? No, I think that'll be fine. We'll go with it. If not, guys, I have other colors somewhere. Oh, red. Oh, pink. We could do a pink crown. That would be girly, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be pretty? Holding her little pet spider. Or we could just do black. Oh, decisions. Let me bring you guys down a little bit so you can help me make these. That's up, call. So you can help me make these decisions in your minds. And maybe I will read them telepathically. No, silver and gold is just boring in my opinion. No, I think we're going to go with the black, friends. I think we're going to go with the black. I think that's cute. Okay. But the other ones, I don't know. I have more black ones too somewhere. I just happened to pick those out of a kit that I had laying around. All right, so we made that decision rather painlessly, but let me go ahead and grab some things that I forgot, and we'll be right back, friends. Okay, friends, and we're back. And so here are your materials that you're going to need. So I have, this is a 6-inch piece of 22 gauge wire. You can use any wire of your choice. I would have used the gunmetal, guys, except I'm out of it right now. So it's going to be a little bit of a mixed metals project. We're going to do a little silver, a little gunmetal. I'll have my tassel. And these are the tassels that don't have a top. Like some of them have this little loop in the top. Now you can use those. You just have to treat them a little differently. All right, you're going to need some bicones or some small crystals. These were also in the box that Miss Laura gave me. You're going to need, well, I'm using 4 of those. Those are 4mm bicones. They're going to sit on top of this crown. So you're going to need 2 crowns. You're going to need a little beautiful head. You're going to need something for her to carry. I'm doing a series of 2 of these rondelle spacers. I have a hot pink and then I have a clear crystal. 2 different sizes. You can just use one. I just thought this would be fun. 2 ear wires. I also grabbed one of these little hematite spacers from the kit Miss Laura made. We have 2 5mm jump rings and a couple 4mm jump rings. And then I have 2 pieces of chain here. You're going to need 4 altogether. And just make sure they're the same length. These are going to be the arms. So if you want to play around a little bit and see distance, this is just a Rollo chain and this is 8 links each. But that's basically the gist of it. So I did make one for us because, like I said, guys, it's been a while since I made one. So let's bring in this fine dress lady. And this is what we look like. And I just think she's really pretty, guys. I mean, the colors, like you could just do, you know, the colors are endless, the possibilities are endless, what you can make this look like. You can make a whole bunch and they can all look different. It's just on, you know, it's just your preference. There we go. That's what she looks like. All right, guys, so let's make this beautiful lady. So first we're going to take this wire and we are going to make a knotted head pin. And let me grab my pliers. So let me make sure also that this end is nice and flush. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay. And I'm going to go a little bit higher on my plier than I normally would, just because I want this to be a little bit of a squattier knot. Okay. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. My neighbor's out there with her dog. So you want to give this 2 turns around the plier until you see that wire coming up a 3rd time. Once you see that, you're going to want to bend that wire up before that 3rd wire starts. So just like that. Then you'll have this little coil, and it doesn't have to be perfect, guys, because you're not going to see it. Then we're going to take the end of the wire and put it through the loop. And then we are going to grab our nylon jaw pliers and we're going to seat it right there at that coil we made. I don't know if you can hear them. They're probably looking for my husband. They're 2 little like Lhasa Apso dogs, and one is blind and one is deaf, and they're just so cute, and they love my husband. And then we're just going to go ahead and pull that. Okay, there we go. And like I said, guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're not going to see it. That's a little funky, but that's okay. We wanted it to be squatty. But yeah, they love him. They think he's the best. There we go. That's a little better. Now, we're also going to put this little hematite spacer on here. This is optional. You don't have to do that. But I just think it gives it a little bit more of a base, because this is actually going to go through this tassel. And let's go ahead and cut that little bend, because we need this to be pointy. All right. Here comes where we're going to get real personal with our new friend here. And we're going to flip her upside down. Right? We're going to flip her upside down and give her a shake. We kind of want her dress to separate a little bit. And then we're going to take our guy here and we're going to put it through, and then you can unflip her. And what you want to do is, you don't want to just go ahead and run this through. What you want to do is you just want to wiggle it in and see how, oh, we don't want it there, so we can bring it back in. You just got to kind of center it, but wiggle it. Don't jam it through, because you could, oh no, we might have to grab another tassel. Actually, I think that'll be good. But we did get a couple little strings out there. That's really the hardest part is, you see what I'm saying? Okay, I'm going to grab another one because I just ruined that one. You can pull them back down if you pull some of these, but I'm just going to grab another one real quick, guys, because, you know, time is of the essence. Just don't do that when you get your tassel. Don't do that. Okay, let's see. Is this a good one sometimes? Ma'am, can you please exit your tube? Nope, that one's got... Sometimes they're a little frayed, and you can clean them up, but I don't have time for that right in a second. Okay, let's see about you. That one's looking good. Okay. Okay. All right, again, we're going to flip her skirt. And you're going to try to center this wire. And I'm just going to straighten it back up again. A little bit, and that's okay. I promise it's really not that hard. It's a matter of just getting it in there. Okay. Okay, now we're going to bring this up and we're going to do a little wiggle. And I can kind of see, if you do it slowly, you can kind of see where it's going to come up. And that's pretty centered, right? That's pretty centered. So I'm just going to go ahead and go with that one. Okay. Ma'am. And it did get a little, but you're not going to see that. We're going to push that down. So basically, this is what you have. You have your pin inside of your dress. So this is going to be now the rest of her body. That's not going to pull through. Just do a little tug. And then we're going to cover that up. So that's pretty much the gist of it. And now we're going to prepare the arms real quick. So to do the arms, like I said, we have our pieces of chain. And then we have these little 4mm jump rings. And I am going to put a 4mm jump ring on each chain. Just to give us a little bit of a wider base. Okay. Right. Okay. That's our 5mm jump ring. I will show you where we put that one in a little bit. Okay. Whew. Oh, guys, I also, I have a lot of videos to shoot. I also have the Sam's bead box. So I'll probably shoot that one tonight after dinner. I will be honest. I did watch one unboxing. I did watch Chrissy's unboxing. But I kind of forget what was in it already because that's just the way my brain works. But we'll have that to do. That's going to be fun. I have a bargain bead box value bundle, but I'm going to hold on to that, you guys, until my companion bundle comes in, and then we'll do those together. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and put the arms on. So we're going to go and attach these arms with the 4mm jump ring that we just put on. Okay. And now we're just going to kind of separate them. So they're going down the sides. I know it's going to be hard to see, for you guys to see that, but just kind of separate them so they're going down the side. And then we're going to put our collars on. Now, like I said, you can do a one collar, you can do two collars. They do sometimes stack funny inside of each other. So, I mean, you can fix it, but you know, so this is basically what we have. We have the arms on either side and we're stacking our collars. And it looks a little crooked. But guys, it's wire, so we can bend it into shape. Now we're going to go ahead and put our skull on our beautiful lady's head. And then we're going to put our crown. And then this is where we're going to stack our beads. So I'm going to put 2 of these bicones. And what that will do is that will help center that crown. And it will also give us a little area where we can do our wrap. Right? And now you just kind of want to pick a side. Which side of the dress do you like better? And I think I like this side better. So we'll situate everybody, and that's what we have. And again, it's just wire, so we can straighten it out as we go along. That's looking good. All right, and then we're going to take our pliers here, and we are going to make a bend right about there. Because we do want to get a couple wraps in there. Okay. And then we're going to grab our round nose pliers, and we're going to go about right there. And we're going to go make our loop, spin our plier, bring our loop back around. Now here it might get a little, because well, you don't have to switch hands. That's just what I do. But I'm wanting to center up my lady, bring these arms to the side a little bit, right? And now we're just going to go ahead and start our wraps. Now when we get to the bottom wrap, we're going to wrap up. We're going to wrap around, and then we're going to start wrapping up. And again, if your guys get out of place, you can go ahead and reposition them. So now we're going to work these wraps going back up what we just wrapped. So basically, we're just going to bulk these wraps up. It helps keep everything in place a little bit better. So right back up to the top. There we go. Now your loop might get a little squirrely. That's okay. You can fix it. All right. Okay. Make sure everything is in place. Or do we like this side better? And like I said, guys, you just might have to come over here. There we go. Let's see what side we're liking. Let's reposition these a little bit. It's just all of it a matter of just repositioning some things. I think we're going to do it this way. Okay. There we go. That's what we have. Now we're going to go ahead and cut. Or do we want to try to get one more little wrap in here to really cinch that down? So one more little baby wrap in there. Okay. And then we're going to close that. Don't squeeze too hard, guys, though, because remember we have two coils here, two wraps here on top of one another. Here we go. Well, let's flip her around. And that's what we have. Let me just reposition these arms a little bit. Okay. All right, now we're going to fix this loop a little bit. Loop's a little crooked. I'll just put this in here and just kind of move it over a little bit just to make it a little not so. No, I made that really crooked, didn't I? Holy smokes, friends. I made that really crooked. Okay. All right, now we're going to bring her arms out here. All right. And now we're going to grab another one of these. Oops, wrong pliers. I'm going to grab another one of these 4mm jump rings. And guys, like I said, this is just an inspiration. You guys might already make these, or maybe you have a different way of making them that's easier. This is just the way I made them. I never really watched anyone make these before. I just kind of saw a picture. And this is how I decided to make it. But that's what we do here, guys. We inspire each other, right? That's what we do. All right, we've attached our little pet onto that jump ring. And now we're going to take our 5mm jump ring, and I'm going to switch pliers. Okay, and then we're going to open that guy up. And this is an 18 gauge jump ring, so he's a little bit thicker. Then we're going to put whatever our lady, oh my gosh, what did I do? What is going on here? There we go. Then we're going to attach it to whatever our lady is holding. In this occasion, she's holding her pet spider. So there we go. Then we're going to grab our lady gently, friends. Pull her a little forward, and then we're going to grab one arm. Oh, sorry. And then we're going to gently kind of push this other arm forward with our finger, and we're going to grab the link to the other hand. There we go. And then we're just going to bring this together. There we go. And make sure all of your jump rings are closed really, really well. So this way, there's no slippage. And there we go. This collar's she needs a little help, friends. She needs a little help, but you get the idea. So there she is, just holding her little buddy. And there's her sister. They are going to go out for the night. We just got to add an ear wire. And we are good to go. I'm going to send you guys with love and hugs. And I will be back tonight after dinner with our Sam's Bee box. I know it's been out and it's already made the rounds, but we're going to open it anyway. We're going to unbox it here anyway, because you guys know I love to do that. And then we'll probably also make a design on the fly project, because I also like to do that as well. So there you go, my friends. Sister Skellies are all dressed up and ready to party and hit the town and do their thing. Another cute idea, like I said, you can do the little resin flowers that they can hold. You can also do the resin flowers instead of the crowns as at the top. You can make her look very Day of the Dead. You can do lots of different colors. Anything, like honestly, guys, the possibilities are ridiculously endless. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed today. Today is day 1 of our 10 days of Halloween. Ma'am, can you just, there we go. Can you hold your spider and behave yourself? Maybe not. This one's a little, she's the more rambunctious one. Anyway, friends, I hope you love that. And yeah, we'll be back soon. Until then, keep planting your magical beans and taking care of yourselves and just being awesome you. All right, guys. Bye.